Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's keep going with our euro currency analysis. It seems that everything looks absolutely normal. What do you think? So yesterday we said that a pullback is possible since the market has reached the intraday targets, and we specified particular levels to watch for possible taking the position. So currently I do not see something really wrong with the performance that we have, and actually market stands in the point where we should take the long position, or at least to try to do this if you would like to buy euro currency here. So on the daily, on the big picture, we have nothing new. Trend remains bullish. Potential target, the butterfly around 117 remains valid, but we also have agreed to consider the top as a potential destination point, or the area slightly above the top, and because of the intraday picture. Now take a look on the 4-time frame chart. Here you could see what's going on. That's the target that we have specified yesterday. That explains why we said that the area around the top has to be considered as the target. So here's we have the 1547 is 1618 extension of this butterfly. Also agrees with the ABCD target that stands slightly higher, somewhere around 11560 maybe. While the top we have around 1572. So even these two targets stand slightly below the top, so it can be achieved. And because market is overbought, and here market will not have any problems to complete these destination points. Here market is trying to form potentially reversal candle. So we said watch for particular levels for position taking, either split position in parts if you not sure about trying to catch the market precisely at some levels, watching for the patterns and so on. And here you can see it's not closed yet, but potentially it might be reversal bar. So just could confirm that market could start upward action here. At least the entry around this level will be relatively safe. If even later market will start forming kind of the larger downside ABCD, initial entry here will be relatively safe, just because market has to move slightly higher. Just lets you to protect your position with the break-even. The one thing that I do not want to see here on this forward effort picture, it dropped below 113 area. Why? Because in this case market will erase the whole upward action to the triangle border on the daily chart, and in this case market will form bearish reversal swing. So we will get downside action stronger, better to say longer than, more extended than the action to the upside. Don't forget that it stands at the trend line, and of course we could consider another swing inside of the triangle, slightly down, then once again up, but I prefer to see early reversal, especially in the final part of the triangle. I don't want to see too long fluctuations. Common thing for triangles. Finally, if you take a look at the hourly chart, so let's have a look what we have. Precisely at the confidence area, market starts forming a reversal, showing thrusting action. So this level we have specified yesterday. And many traders ask, in our forums ask, what do you mean when you talk about the drop the time frame, watch for the patterns, use these patterns? So just an example. But here we have this situation. What we should do? Drop to the 15-minute chart. What we have here? Easily to recognize. Actually, I already gives you the hint with this line, but you could easily recognize the butterfly here. It's very easy to find this pattern, so you could see it. It means that you could try to buy right at the bottom of the butterfly, because butterfly is reversal pattern. Since it has been formed here, it means that reversal could happen. Take a look precisely 127 extension. So let's suppose that you have missed the butterfly. That's great. Here is the grabbers. Drop, return back to the hourly chart. you see the grabbers have been formed here, suggesting taking out at the top. Take position with the grabbers. It's very easy to do. Based on this most recent candle, you could take position stops below the lows. Okay, you missed the grabbers, you missed the butterfly. Now market is moving higher. Watch for the hand and shoulders. Yes, it might be not be formed, so market could just keep going higher. In this case, you will have no option but just trying to take a position on some retracement. But if we still will get it, watch for forming on the right arm. If market will show retracement back to the 1375, 1380, it's better to take position slightly earlier, not wait for just precise bottom on the right arm and stands to the left. So that will be also the chance. When you see the butterfly, it very often, especially in the reversal moment, it very often accompanied or better transformed to the hand and shoulders. I would say in the 50% cases this happens, or even more often. So that was actually I mean when how you could try to catch the particular reversal. This is just more cheaper using the intraday patterns, because you could place very tight stops. If you use the patterns on the higher time frames or just taking position around the levels, it might cost a bit more. It could carry a bit more risk. For example, if you will get the hand shorts market drop 1375, 1380, you will have to place stop here. So it will be very small potential last 25, 30 pips, but you will get the great opportunity with the possible action back to the 1450 and higher. So this is the case. So that's the reasons and how actually it might be used. So that into was probably not. That's probably enough for me. That's into what we have on the euro currency. That is already the past. If you have missed all these chances, no problem. Watch for possible head and shoulders. Once it will be formed, you could try to take the long position here. So the one most very important thing when you're taking position at these patterns around the confidence area or on any level, trying to move stops to the break-even as soon as possible. So for instance, if you've got a hand shoulders, market forms right arm, you step in, market going to the neckline, move stop to the break-even. Because if everything goes well, market will break the neckline and keep going higher. But that might save a lot of money to you. So that's it. See you next time.